Oh, get our children's family. Don't you rest your nerves. Don't you, brother? It's a boo. I always tell you to rest your nerves, don't I? I got your back. I got your whole six. And the Passover, beloved, it's the real Passover. If you are not properly upon your holy ground before God, if you do not truly know what you are doing here, out here, in this infinity, hanging out with me, I know what I'm doing. I know precisely where I am at with relationship to you, God, creation, what you call nature, the atom, the nano. I'm connected to all things, including the legions of heaven, the blessings as well as the weapons of God, all at my disposal here as I powwow with my familiar. The beef was set. I laid out the groundwork, the responsibility of the two parties. Who is the parties in the beef? I am the party in the beef. Who is the other party? Spike Lee. Now, is that a beef, as I have described to you in my last video? Is that a legitimate beef? See, we getting down to the issue. Why blood is shed on the streets of America, the issue, the real deal. When men give their word on a issue, on a matter, it is settled, it is law. Spike Lee know it, I know it. Spike Lee come up in Brooklyn. That's the way you represent Brooklyn? You take something from a brother from the South, call it dirty all you want. That dirt is rude. That dirt is the mystic black magical powers that come to you, Netaru, directly from God. The dirt, the black soil, the soil of creation, without which nothing grows, nothing sprouts, nothing reaches forever to the sun, to the God, nothing without fundamental blackness. You took a manuscript from me, Spike Lee. I'm not going to disrespect you as you disrespected me. I won't do that, particularly in public. I don't play that. See, I believe in applying protocol of men, kings, giants, protocol. And when I mean giant, I don't mean Humpty Dumpty Goliath giant style. I mean giant in terms of heart, in terms of mind, in terms of conviction, in terms of character. You took a manuscript from me. You know it, you remember, Stumping Ground. And you knew Stumping Ground was the powwow that America needed to unify us nationally across the board and connect internationally with Africa. We discussed it. What was your promise and obligation? One, you would read Stumping Ground as you took it out of my hands. That you and your staff, whoever your staff was in 1989, as you tiptoed and strolled off the campus of Southern University at New Orleans lakefront. Recall that? Spike Lee? Recall that? No, you don't recall that. You forgot the moment I put the manuscript in your hand, Mr. Brooklyn. You forgot all about me. Stomping grounds, the value of stomping grounds to America, to the people in this dying land. You forgot all about that. Probably throw it in the trash. It doesn't matter what you did with it, brother. The fact of the matter is, the fiduciary responsibility still stands. You owe me, Jack. Doesn't matter how you want to show it down, bring it down, who you got with you, where you want to meet at. All that's good. You took something from me, Papa. I didn't take nothing from you. I promised you nothing. You promised me something specific and direct, Mr. Lee. And you violated a sacred trust. Sacred trust. You see how blood is shed. Now what should I do? Say I was a gangster on the block. Let's take it slow, familiar. People try to confuse you, but they very seldom lay out the clear, crystal facts. Now, they too busy trembling and shaking in their bones, trying to get that lie across to you, trying to get all the parts and pieces of that lie together. So of course they can. You looking all in their eyes, all on along the nerves, along their neck. People think they could tell you a lie and get away with it. It's a shame. And because you and I have mercy and compassion upon these people, we don't cut the head off right there on the spot. They don't have, they too dense, dumb. I told you who the movie was about, The Dumber and the Dumb. The Dumb and Dumber, I told you it was about. It was about you. Because you don't understand common sense things, like Spike Lee. Common sense. You know my history. My history is in the stomping ground. Stomping ground will tell you what I did when young brothers, young men were being raped and terrorized and their property stolen. Stomping ground to tell you what I did. Marine Corps tell you what I did. My life open book. And I challenge the powers of this country and the world to examine my life and see what God has done and what God has invested in me. Isabu Asar. Go, look deep, go wherever you want to go. You won't know nothing. Anyway, back to Spike Lee. I'm on them bricks. I'm on that bank out there, a hard bank. Spike Lee come up to me. We greet one another respectfully as men do. Men never disrespect one another. You boys got it all bad. You want to be gangster, but you're too disrespectful. Who gonna gangbang with you? Everybody know what you is. You half made, half cocked all the time, talking too much, running your mouth. You need to shut up. You poke your nose too many places, you're gonna get done. Keep your mouth closed, learn something, listen, get under somebody who you know got this thing, and stay on them or stay on her until you learn something. Stop showing your ass, acting like a monkey and a silly-ass gorilla. Calm down and understand when we entertaining, we part in entertaining. When we handling business, we handling business. The bullshit on the side. Upon giving Spike Lee this work, we're on the bank now. We're not here with Isabu having come to a point of love under the mentorship of God. We're not talking about that Isabu. We're talking about that Isabu back there coming from the Ninth Ward and happened to travel to Brooklyn, New York, because of his respect for New York, just to go hang. It doesn't matter, Isabu, just go hang. Wherever he fall at or stop at, that's where he hanging at. Doesn't matter. Same brothers in Brooklyn, the same brothers down the Mighty Nine. No different. Men respect man. I don't care where you go. That's why I can travel all over the planet. I don't even need a penny of money. Nothing. Why? Because I respect the culture of the people where I land. I know their culture. I have studied their culture. I'm going to respect their culture, their language, and everything that has to do with the people that I visit. You couldn't pay me. You couldn't threaten my life enough for me to disrespect the people's culture. So I run up on Spike Lee on the block. He asked me to see what I'm holding. I tell him I'm holding stomping ground. So he out here, he making moves. He say he can do this, he can do that. He can work. I don't need no long explanation from no brother. We operate on bond anyway. A man's word is law. And that's what I mistakenly assumed about Spike Lee, that he was solid through and through. So I gave him my work. I put my work in his hand, stomping ground. You can't put a price on stomping ground, beloved. I give it to my people free. Spike Lee, that's who he know. That's how he got his hand on it. Stomping ground was being sprayed at the student assembly hall, student union, and copies was being sprayed out among the students. I was on the dean list. I had just given a speech on substance abuse, more particularly on substance abuse clinic site. That program was developed in prison, grafted and adopted into the civilian life, and substance abuse clinic became one of the most productive remedies for addiction recovery that ever been introduced to society. That came from the minds of prisoners in Angola State Penitentiary. So did the Life Organization. The Life Organ, you people need to get some knowledge. Y'all need to go to Angola. I'm serious. You need to go and study what has been going on in Angola. Angola produces heroes. I'm trying to tell you what the deal is here. Angola is like a monastery. Young boys trying to get to Angola. Y'all people don't know nothing. First of all, if you got any kind of common sense, you're gonna make a lot of money in Angola. That's the first thing. You're gonna eat 3 meals a day. You're gonna meet your partners who you thought had died or went off somewhere. You're right there in Angola, serving long stretches of time. And Angola, the prisoners is the one who put into effect the GED program so that the young boys could get their education, so they could leave that place at least with a high school education. And the whole discipline was when you leave here, you go right into college. You waste no time. I know Google may be having apoplectic shock right now. They're still undecided about Issabu. Whether interfere, not to interfere, whether Issabu is a nigga, whether he's a Negro. They don't know what the hell is going on. All they need to know is that God put me here to straighten some things out. And this Marine gonna straighten them out. You believe that? Yeah. Spike Lee took my manuscript and did nothing, forgot I even exist upon the planet. No telephone call, no letter, no nothing. No nothing. And as I stated very clearly, perhaps he throw it in the trash. But what does that matter? It doesn't matter what he did with it. He owed me. Either he owed me my manuscript or he owed me a clear explanation as one man to another, one black man to a brother. Because had he done what he was supposed to do, we wouldn't need no reparation. We'd be running the whole Enchilada proper. Study as God tells you. Study and show yourself approved.